Good morning, students. Welcome to today's Max class. This is Roslyn, your Max teacher. Today we'll be discussing about nature or character of the roots. In the previous video, we discussed about quadratic equations. We also solved the problem based on quadratic equation, right, students? So, just a quick recap. So what is quadratic equations? A quadratic equation in one variable is an equation in which the highest power of the variable is 2. Am I right? So if you see this equation, the variable x has power 2. It is called quadratic equation. The standard form of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Correct, students? And then we also discussed about the formula method, right? How to solve the quadratic equation using formula method. So we also discussed the problem using this formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac, the whole term divided by 2a, right? Where a is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, c is the constant term. So very important formula you have to remember even for next year. Okay, students? And then we also solve the problem based on that. Today we'll be discussing about nature or character of the roots. Okay, so what is important to identify the character of the roots? We'll see that. Okay, examining the nature of the root to means to see what type of roots the equation has. Okay, what kind of roots or what type of roots the equation has. Okay, so we have to identify whether the roots are real or imaginary, rational or irrational, equal or unequal. So these are the important characteristics of the roots. Okay, whether the roots are real or imaginary. Okay, imaginary I'll take you in my next video how to find the imaginary numbers. Okay, rational or irrational. What is the meaning of rational actually? Okay, in simple terms, remember, if you're going to get a perfect square, then you can say that's a rational number. Okay, students, no need to get puzzled with this. Suppose if you're going to get the answer, suppose if you're going to get root 25, okay, what is root 25 actually? Plus or minus 5. Yeah, so it's a perfect square. You can say it's a rational number. Okay, students, any perfect square will be a rational number. If the number is not going to be a perfect square, you can call it as an irrational number. Then equal or unequal. Okay, so remember these three important characteristics of the roots. Okay, everyone say with me. First one is real or imaginary. Second one is rational or irrational. Then equal or unequal. Okay, students. So how we are going to identify the nature of the roots? Okay, here we go. So the nature of the roots, it mainly depends upon the expression b square minus 4ac. Okay, it is called discriminant. Okay, so the nature of the quadratic roots depends upon the expression b square minus 4ac. So if the question is find the nature of the root, so what you have to do, you have to find the value of the discriminant. What is b square minus 4ac? Okay, students, and if you're whatever answer you're going to get, based on that you will conclude what is the nature of the root. Okay, and the condition is a should not be equal to 0, A, B and C are all real numbers. So in my previous video we discussed, right, what is the actually coefficient of x square? Excellent. What is B? Coefficient of x. C is the constant term. Okay, and then when you get the value of b square minus 4ac, okay, the roots may be real and unequal. The roots are real and unequal if b square minus 4ac is positive. So when I do the problem, you will understand this. Okay, so first just remember, if you're going to get the value of b square minus 4ac is positive, you can say the roots are real and unequal. Okay, and then if b square minus 4ac is, is a rational number, okay, when you can say it's a rational when it has a perfect square. When b square minus 4ac is a perfect square, you can say the roots are rational. Okay, students? And then next important point, the roots are irrational if b square minus 4ac is not a perfect square. Okay, when the value of the discriminant b square minus 4ac is not a perfect square, you can conclude the roots are irrational. Okay, the roots are equal if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Okay, and finally the roots are imaginary if b square minus 4ac is negative. Okay, if the value of b square minus 4ac gives a negative answer, directly you can say it is a imaginary number. Okay, students, so important points you have to remember. Okay, if b square minus 4ac is positive, you can say it's real and unequal. Okay, and if the value of b square minus 4ac is a perfect square, you can say it's a rational. The roots are rational. The roots are irrational if b square minus 4ac is not a perfect square. The roots are equal if b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Finally, the roots are imaginary if b square minus 4ac is negative. Okay, when I'm going to solve the problem, you will understand better. But what I want you guys to do is, okay, you can copy the notes from your textbook. Okay, you can take page number 513. Okay, the first part is nature or character of the roots. Okay, students, so you can copy the first paragraph. Okay, you can just copy it. You will also have the important points what we have discussed just now. Okay, you can make a note, okay, in your classwork. Then it's going to be very easy for you to understand. Yeah, now we will solve the problem based on the nature of roots. The question here is examine the nature of the roots. Every time understand the question. Okay, examine the nature of the roots. So the equation is this: 2x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. So what kind of equation it is? It is a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation. So in order to examine the nature of the roots, we have to find the discriminant, right? That is the thing we have to do. The discriminant is b square minus 4ac. We will substitute here and we will see what is the value we are going to get. Okay, here we go. Now we will write what is given. Okay, students, we'll write what is given. So the given equation is 2x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Correct. Now you are going to tell me what is A actually? Coefficient of x square. What is coefficient of x square? 2. Positive 2. D, coefficient of x. That is also 2. C is the constant term. What is constant term here? 3. Got it? Now I have written what is A, B and C. It's going to be very simple. I'm just going to substitute in the discriminant. B square minus 4ac is equal to b square. What is b actually? 2. So b square is 2 square minus 4 times, okay, I'll put it in the bracket, 4 times a. What is a actually? 2 times, what is c? 3. Correct. So which is equal to 2 square is 4 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. Yeah. So 4 minus 24, you can use the calculator, and if you're very strong in the basics, directly you can write it's negative 20. Okay, because 24 is greater than 4, 24 has a negative sign, so it's negative 20. So the discriminant you're getting, b square minus 4ac is equal to negative 20. So in short, you can write the discriminant as DISCT, okay, which is equal to negative 20. So when the discriminant is negative answer, so what kind of root it is? You can say, okay, you can say which implies the roots are imaginary. Excellent, students. I can hear your answers. Super. Okay, so it's very simple. So what we have done, just have a look. The question is examine the nature of the roots. Quadratic equation is given. So we have to find the discriminant. B square minus 4ac. I got what is a, b and c. Just substitute in this discriminant and the value is negative 20. So you can conclude the roots are imaginary. Is it very simple? No, students? Okay, you can have a look. Yeah, great. Okay, I'll solve one more problem also, 1 or 2 problems for you to understand. So this is a given quadratic equation. So I'm going to write what is given. I'll go a little faster. So what is the given equation? 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. So in order to find the nature of the roots, we have to find the discriminant, right? So before that, we will write what is a. What is a? 2. Coefficient of x square is 2. What is b? Negative 7. Right? Coefficient x is negative 7. What is c? Constant term 3. Correct, students? Now we will write the discriminant and write in shortcut DISCT. Discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. We know that. So I'm just going to substitute. So here b is negative 7. Don't make mistake here. Okay, even if you make a small mistake, the entire answer will be wrong. So b is negative 7. So b square is minus 7 the whole square. Correct? Minus 4 into a. What is a? 2. And what is c? 3. I'm just substituting here. Okay. So minus 7 the whole square. Always remember, if the power is even, 2 is an even number, negative will be converted to positive. So minus 7 the whole square is nothing but positive 49. Okay. Minus 4 2s are 8. Okay. 8 3s are 24. Okay. So what is 49 minus 24? You can use your calculator. Yes, it is positive 25. So you're going to get the discriminant is positive 25. Is positive 25 a perfect square? Exactly. It is a perfect square. So what you can conclude here, the roots are real. Okay, they are real. Then they are positive. Am I right? It's a positive. You're getting a positive answer. Positive. And it is a perfect square. And it is a perfect square. Understood? Okay, students, you can have a look how I have substituted. I got the discriminant value is 25. It is a positive. Okay, it's real, it's positive, and it is a perfect square. Understood? Great. Now I'll do one more problem, 1 or 2 more problem quickly. Yeah, I hope you're all copying it along with me. So solution, this is a given equation. What is a? Coefficient of square is 1. Okay, What is b? Coefficient of x is negative 5. What is the constant term? C is negative 2. Okay, so what we have to find? We have to find the discriminant. Am I right, students? Shall I write directly? B square. What is b square? Minus 5 the whole square. I think you're all doing with me. Into b square minus 4a. A, what is a? 1. And what is c? Negative 2. Am I correct, friends? So minus 5 the whole square is positive 25. So minus 4 ones are 4. 4 into negative 2, negative 8. So when I remove the bracket, negative and negative will become positive. 25 plus 8, which is equal to 33. Is 33 a perfect square? No, it is not a perfect square. So what you can say? The roots are real. Then you can say it is positive and it is not a perfect square. Not a perfect square. Understood, students? Have a look. Alright, and finally we'll do one last problem. Okay, I'm just substituting it directly. Okay, so you have to find the nature of the roots. So for finding the nature of the roots, we have to find the discriminant. What is the discriminant? B square minus 4ac. Okay, so in this given equation, what is a? 4. What is b? Negative 4. And what is c? 1, positive 1. Corrections in this given equation. So discriminant is equal to, what I'm going to write, minus 4 the whole square minus 4 into a. What is a? A is also 4. What is c? Into 1. Alright, so what you're going to get, minus 4 the whole square is 16. Minus 16. 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. Okay, the condition says if the discriminant, the value is equal to 0, you can say the roots are real and equal. Are you following, students? So you can say the roots are real and equal. Have a look. It's very simple. Okay, so these are the problems we have solved today. Okay, 4 problems I have solved for you. Okay, students, the task is, you can take page number from your textbook. You can take page number 570, exercise 5e. You can do the problem number 1. Okay, without solving, find the nature of the following equation. You can do subdivision 1, 2, 3 and even 4. Okay, students, it's very simple, so you can solve it. And I have given just 4 problems. You can upload it under nature of roots in Max VLE assignment on nature of the roots. Okay, have a good day and thank you for watching.